Hello, welcome back or welcome to the channel if you're new here. My name is Hayleigh, I'm the owner and everything of Nunkeri&co, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. As you saw by the thumbnail and title, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this really cute bracelet. I don't know what it's called. This is something that I'm planning on having in the summer launch. Super easy, super fun, super beginner friendly. I hope you enjoy. If you're making this, good luck. And if you make it with this video, post it on Instagram and tag Nunkeri&co. I would love to see your creations. Alright, so the first thing you're gonna need to do is pick your colors. So I picked orange last time. We're gonna see what I'm gonna pick this time. Alright, so I went with this really cool green. Okay, measurements are not gonna be exact for this video. That's just a little disclaimer. Your first section, whatever, you want to make sure it's like a decent size for your bracelet. So like, and a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna go for like that much. I don't know how much it is. Probably like, I don't know that much. And then like add like 4 more inches maybe. Now you need to add your ties. So the ties are completely up to you. I like to do more than I'm gonna need. So we're gonna, so like this is like the bracelet portion. You're not gonna use all this, but whatever scrap yarn you don't use, scrap string you don't use, put it in a bag and then make like a scrap yarn, scrap string bracelet. Now for the ties, I'm gonna go for like, well, like one tie is gonna be like that, we'll say, and then another tie will be like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for like that long of a string. You probably can't even see it. It's, I don't know. It's, I'm really bad at measurements. Hold on, I'm gonna measure it for you. Okay, it's around 3 feet. 37 inches-ish, 3 feet. Cut that. You're gonna cut 2 more pieces, so in total you have 3. I'll be back when I'm done that. Okay, now that I have my 3 pieces of string, we're gonna cut the string to make the square knots. So do your wingspan 2 times. You don't need that much. You can do less to save like string if you want. You take your string, make your wingspan, so from like the tip of your middle finger to the tip of your other middle finger, or just about, and then I have string on me, and then you're gonna double that. So I just fold it in half until I get the end. You see that? If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll answer them. Now that all your string is cut, you have the 3 for the bracelet and ties, and then the 1 for the square knots. Oh, and you need beads. I'm using these like white pearl type things. And now it is time to actually make the bracelet. Alright, I am so sorry about this angle. It is terrible, but you're just gonna have to work with it because I've been trying for like 12 minutes now. So there's your bracelet part. You have to decide how much of it you want to be your ties. I always like to line up the ends together, and then like, I'm gonna say that much. Tape both sides down. So you definitely don't need as much string as I did. At the beginning, I do 4 square knots. You're gonna take the string for the square knot, then I'm gonna put it on like so. I'm gonna try to explain this as best as I can. So we're gonna start on the right. I'm gonna take the right string and put it over. Okay. Then you're gonna take the left string and you're gonna put it under. So see how there's like a plus kind of there? I want you to put that under and then up through this hole over here that you created. And then grab both sides. Oops. Grab both sides. And you'll have a square knot formed. Pull it up to the top. Don't pull tight yet. Pull tight when you get to the top. I'll show you again. So this time we're gonna go on the left. So you do right, left, so on. So now bring your string over to the right so it makes like a 4, and you also have that plus. You take the right string and you go under the plus, and you're gonna go into this hole up here. Then you'll pull them together, but don't pull tight until you bring it to the spot you want. Then when it's in the spot you want it to be in, oh, I just realized you couldn't see. When it's in the spot you want it to be in, you're gonna pull it tight. So now your 4 square knots are done at the top. If that didn't make sense, I recommend watching a different YouTube video to make square knots and then come back and then I'll teach you how to make the rest of the bracelet. But if that did make sense, I'm so happy. For my last bracelet, I used 14 beads. Alright, I have my 14 beads. Right now, just to put the beads on. Okay, the hardest, longest part is done. You're going to want to tape your end back up. You're going to slide a bead up to the top. So we finished left when we did our first 4 square knots. So we're going to be on the right this time. You're just going to be doing the square knots like how we did before. And then we're doing 2 on each one. I should probably mention, if the knot isn't working, you don't want this string that you're putting over first, you don't want that to overlap your other string. You want it to go under, and then you're going to put this string under the plus and through the hole. And then basically you're going to keep doing that for all your beads, and then I'll come back when I'm done, because when you're done putting the beads on, it will look something like this. It won't have these yet, just the beads. When the beads are done, come back. So you finished, you used all your beads up, you did your last 2 square knots, but we need to make it the same as the top. So we're just going to complete 2 more square knots. So do it like how you were doing before. You put the string up. So you should be doing a right on the right one and then the left. Like that, so then it matches. We can untape the ends. And we're not going to cut the strings that we've been square knotting with just yet. We will eventually, but we're not there yet. Okay, so I'm going to start with my shortest side and tape the beads down. So this part's really simple. It's a simple basic braid. So that's as much as I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do a simple knot. Now we can flip it. Tape it again. You're gonna take the strings you were square knotting with and just do a basic, like 2 basic knots. I'm doing 2, pull them nice and tight. Actually, I'm gonna do 3 just to be safe. 3 basic knots, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my scissors. I'm just going to cut close to the knot, but not on the knot, and then we can trim it up after. You just want to make the braid a similar length, so I'll be back when I do that. Okay, so I've made them about the same length. So this is gonna be a really long string, so I tie it and I see look how much extra string there is. I don't want that much, so I just want it to be about down here ish, so then there's only that much left. I'm just going to make another knot lower down, and then I'm going to make about 1 or 2 more knots on that knot. I'll be back when I do that. Alright, so you do your 3 knots there. That's what it looks like. Above the big knot, you're just going to cut, so you have about 1 centimeter. Fluff it out if you want. Do that on the other side. Now if you want to do the adjustable knot, the adjustable square knot, all you do is keep them in an X like that. Use your leftover string. You put it, maybe I should do it like I was actually doing it. You put it under like that, and then do your square knots like how you were doing before. I'm just doing a simple tie up one. There's the bracelets. Ta-da! These are so cute. I love them so much, and I hope you make them. Alright, that's it. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please give it a like, subscribe, and share if you want. Comment if you have any questions. Don't forget to live life to its fullest, and we'll see you next time. Bye!